guy over here first. PM Mark Carney says bail reform bill targeting violent and repeat offenders coming next week. So this week right now while we're talking.
W-mans.
All right. So you want to help me out with this?
Yeah. Canada's bail and sentencing laws are about to get a lot tougher. We're amending the criminal code to help keep violent criminals and repeat offenders off our streets. And we're introducing stronger sentences for auto theft, organized crime, and home invasion.
Yeah. So they're going to be introducing a new bail reform. He announced a 1.8 million over 4 years, billion, my bad, to strengthen policing, including funding of 1,000 new RCMP officers and dedicated units to fight organized crime and online fraud.
Yeah, I used to be one of those defund the policemen until they actually did it somewhere, and then I seen the ramifications of it. So I am all for this. I am all.
You
for
were out
this.
there at one point, like, yeah, fire on them.
No, I lie.
Yeah.
Now you're like, holy, bring the money back.
We need a few of them.
So is this a W also for Mark Carney because
No.
he's been soft on, or the liberals have been soft on crime?
That's just a front. That's just a front. He about to. You can't even have a car with gas anymore. 2030. That's just a front. He just trying to figure out how to get some money. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fool us again. How to make us reelect him because they're calling for another election real soon.
Yeah. Listen, bro.
This guy's almost out of here, bro.
You think so? Because I feel like
we made the biggest mistake.
I don't know, man. People might call me a lib or whatever, but I'm not so mad at Cardi right now, bro.
Because of what he's saying or what he's doing?
His image doesn't look as bad as as Trudeau was looking, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Trudeau looked like he was soft in comparison to Carney, and like, you know, the way that he's been looking over there when he does his meetings with Trump and stuff like that. Like,
Now Trump's been sunning him and things though.
really?
I saw the last time they linked up, like they didn't even get anything done. He sent him back to Canada with no.
We're empty-handed.
Yeah. He went to go get a bill signed or something, and then Trump's like, "Yo, out of
come out here." Yo, yeah, I do. Yeah,
move on,
go ahead. Yeah, you should have seen the Jamaican.
What are you saying, Zardy Kirk? I know you're using more.
I mean, okay, like I just have this view that all these guys are puppets anyways, and they're all serving like a globalist agenda.
Yep.
I would rather Pierre Poilievre, but I know that all his talking points are just masking the fact that we're trying to go towards a one world government, and he's still very like, you know, pro-Israel, and like they want to like, you know, advance that agenda, right? So whether it's Carney or Pierre, I personally prefer Pierre Poilievre, but I know that he panders to the conservative Canadian audience. So even his promises could be like empty promises.
Yeah.
You know? But Carney, I don't know. He ruined the friggin'. They hired him in England before. He worked in England,
mash up the place,
and he messed it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and he seems like it's always the people that seem like, you know, they're decent dudes. Those are the ones that are doing the most. Look at Obama. You know what I'm saying? Obama was like the coolest dude.
Yeah.
Basketball and everything.
Mash up the place.
Mash up the place. Biggest Batman and all types of things.
Everything when I reach, you know, like that was Obama.
So you all think that he's actually going to be putting this money towards all those places, like the $1.8 billion?
Yes, and I think he'll hire more police. But at the end of the day, what I realized about crime in Canada is if you have money for a good lawyer, you will always be good for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know how the money trickles down to the judges or the defense attorneys, whatever. But if you can pay, you can get away with an M here, bro.
It's like Mexico almost.
Yeah, just way more expensive.
Yeah.
Cartels here anyways.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. Hey, speaking on that, and just last thing on this, because I seen some story on W5, their news report. Yo, our fentanyl in Canada is heavy, bro. Like, we're like distributing it not just to the States, but like foreign countries. I think it was Yugoslavia or one of these countries that were like getting beat down by the Canadian fentanyl epidemic, bro. Like just the amount that we've been just exporting to these foreign countries. So Trump might not be completely wrong about like, yo, you guys are letting too much fentanyl come into our country.
Yeah, it's probably somewhere in Europe because Yugoslavia doesn't exist anymore. But I do think we are the fentanyl capital of the world right now.
Yeah, low key, I did not know that, bro.
Wasn't it Vancouver or Edmonton, one of those places that like they kind of decriminalized all? What was it like all
it was
drugs
Vancouver.
or something? Oh,
Vancouver. But I think they kind of put it back to a degree because last time
it got crazy. It got too crazy.
As long as you have under 2.5 grams, they're not going to arrest you.
Is that any drug?
Any drug. Any drug.
So imagine if anybody could have 2.5 grams of fentanyl, bro. If you have like 10 people in your family, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just have every person in your family hold a little thing, and then now
you're safe.
But I feel like a lot of that stems from the pharmaceutical industry, like pushing out perks and stuff. And then like when people can't get them, like you'll have to go to the street route. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the government has kind of accepted like, yo, you know what? We're not going to give you these pills. We're not going to, but like you can go get them on the street and don't worry, you can keep a little bit on you.
Yeah.
You know, it's tricky. It's a tricky situation, but.
Well, listen, man, to be continued, you know, Carney's, he said this is happening this week. So he'll be making more announcements. Like we'll be seeing more news specials on this. So we'll see if this actually works in bringing down the violent crime in the city and in the country, period. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I think we got it for today, man. We got a nice 2.5 hour episode in here, bro.
Thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to check out these other videos on the screen and make sure to like and subscribe.
We love hip hop.